These next two deals are big ones as well, and we'll get into these now. So sticking with the Anaheim Ducks, they acquire a first-round pick in this year's draft, a 2023 second, a second-rounder in 2024 as well, defenseman Urho Vakanainen and defenseman John Moore in exchange for Hampus Lindholm and Cody Curran, a young defenseman going to the Boston Bruins. Here's another whopper, and let's get into it.
My initial reaction was this is a lot for Boston, but I have completely come around to this one. I'm going to give them a B because they did lock him up for 8 years at $6.5 million. Like, that's a pretty decent price tag for a top 3 defenseman. Other guys are shelling out $9.5 million for Seth Jones. So I like that contract for Lindholm. I think he makes them immediately so much better on the back end. And plus, this team has turned all their defensemen into gold. So what can they do with Hampus Lindholm? I'm really excited for that. So going the other way for Anaheim, though, Anaheim has become a farm system of defensemen for teams. They get these young defensemen, make them kind of good, then trade them for a lot of pieces. Piece-wise, I'd give them like a B+, A-, but for the fact that they just have traded away, Vatanen and Lindholm and Manson and, there's more. Montour. It's like they just have traded their whole decor in the last couple of years. So I'm going to give it like a B- for them. B.
Yeah. I'll give Anaheim an A- for this one because what a haul for Hampus Lindholm, who hasn't had the greatest season in Anaheim on a team that's been pretty exciting and pretty energetic and talented this year. And he's been paired with one of the best, rookie defensemen in the NHL in Jamie Drysdale all season. So, for a guy who wasn't excelling on a team that has finally started to excel this year, to me, it's a bit worrying. And so that's why I give Anaheim a great grade of an A- there for getting such a haul for the guy. And for Boston, Case, you said that you came around because you realized that they locked him up for 8 years at 6.5. While I agree that the dollar amount is manageable, for me, I'm giving the Bruins a D because of that contract, because I think 8 years is like too long. I think in 4 years that deal is going to look terrible. I mean, unless the salary cap goes up by like $10 million, because Lindholm has been regressing over the last couple seasons. And like I said, he hasn't had a good year on Anaheim, where Anaheim has had a really good season up until, about a month ago. So I just think that Lindholm, you were kind of paying for the player that he was, and they're hoping that he gets back to that point, but he has not been good this season, guys. So that contract really worries me, and that's why I give Boston a D.